As your social strategy becomes more sophisticated and more integrated with other marketing channels, it becomes increasingly important to facilitate collaboration between teams. Social media managers are creating content with input from agencies, PR, legal, and other stakeholders across the organization. And coordination quickly becomes an issue as social content scales up. Well, let me show you how Adobe Social can help you manage that process and smooth out some of the workflow bumps. Here, what we're going to do is set up a publishing approval workflow so that any content that my agency team creates will automatically be routed to the editorial team for approval. And I'll go ahead and select the approvers group. And the last step, I'll just want to make sure that I rearrange the approval hierarchy so that this new approvers group sits in between the agency team and the editorial group. Let's go ahead and click Save. The content calendar is where I have a holistic view of all of the content that has been scheduled and, as an admin, is waiting my approval. And I see a number of posts that have been scheduled from my agency team. And I note that this little icon here actually tells me that this content is waiting my review and pending approval. So let's click into Monday's post. And it looks like we have a blank that needs to be filled here. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the edit mode for this post. And I see an internal note here on the right that says we need to add this week's promotional tequila to this post. So let's go ahead and add the tequila. I know that this will be Michoacan's special this week. And click Save. Let's go check out Thursday's post and see what needs to be changed or edited there. We'll go ahead and enter edit mode and take a look at any notes. Looks like the agency team is requesting that our creative team update the image with the latest approved Tiki Cup image. Okay, so let's go ahead and replace that image. Here I have the older image. I'm going to go ahead and discard that one and add the new image from a folder of approved assets that my creative team has already given me. Great. Let's go ahead and save that. And the final check I want to make is whether or not we have tagged our post with the right campaign code. So let's take a look at the Wednesday post and double check that the correct campaign was added. I see here we just have a generic default campaign, so that's definitely not correct. I'll go ahead and add the wine specials campaign for this one. Okay, now that I know that all of my posts have been properly edited and are ready to go, we just want to make sure that everything is approved. So to do that, I'll just go ahead and select all of the posts that need to be approved. So by leveraging the publishing approval workflow for collaboration within the content calendar, we're able to coordinate different activities between different teams and stakeholders across the organization. As your social presence grows and your content strategy becomes more complex, Adobe Social's collaboration and workflow features will help you manage brand consistency, compliance with industry regulations, and help you scale your efforts across the organization.